all please sit down. Wabewo muntu achusa. Somebody translate in Lusoga. There is somebody. Her Excellency the Vice President.
President Alikwaniriza of Vice President.
And all the other leaders of the state and the party.
N'abakulembeze abandi, abakulembeze n'abakulembeze ab'ebibiina.
The cultural leaders.
N'abakulembeze ebyobuwangwa.
And the religious leaders.
N'abakulembeze ab'amadini.
And all the wananchi of Busoga.
N'abantu mwena ab'ebusoga o president ali basugiryaku mukuba mu ngalo mumwanirize.
And all the other Ugandans.
N'abana Uganda mwena omuli okumukolo omuli oku TV omuli oku radio o president abasugirye.
Last night I gave a speech which was concentrating mainly on the economy.
O president alikoba atolwati entumulaye yaba egamagana nebyensuna.
And it was detailed and I don't want to repeat it.
Ate ngebaire yonge webebeire yo omubulu ambulukufu n'olwekyo tajagiramu.
Siba kobeire ntomusada agenda kukoba olulamogi.
Baba lona asobola olukoba.
Very good. Olulamogi ndumaite. Nalusoga ndwithi. Byona.
Yesebo baba. Era kyova obona nti oli saabalwanyi n'abasoga bakufiirwako olw'okuba nti enumi donadona odidi lataife president era bali kukoba nti n'2026 baku ballot paper.
Therefore today I just want to emphasize mass issues.
N'olwekyo olwaleero pulezidenti alikwenda kwogera ku nsonga edo ebivugemaku
ezikwata ku bamwananchi
ebigemagana ku muntu wa wansi
omuntu oyo
owa wansi ate niwe oli wano mu Busoga mwene ate oli kuwuliriza pulezidenti muntu wa wansi.
Now when we were coming we stopped after Nyenga. We stopped there with Mama.
President wabaire ali kwida bemereire ku ngoma z'obita kwenyenga bemereire kwawo.
And the wananchi came.
Yabayo abantu abaidye eri omukulembeze ow'eiwanga.
And there were many children among the group who gathered there.
Wabayirewo n'abaana abato ababaire mu gurupu ababaire bakungaine abaidye okubona ku mukulembeze ow'eggwanga.
Now those wananchi are free inspectors of government programs.
Nti abantu abo ababulido baidembe okuba nga balondoola programs eda gavumenti.
Basobola kulondoola entegeka za gavumenti awatali kubasasula.
Nti basobola okulondoola enteekateeka ya gavumenti nga tebabasaswire.
Like that group there, like that group which gathered around us.
Nga group eyo ebairaawo oba eidye eri omukulembeze.
I asked them, these children, are they going to school?
President ababuuziza nti abaana bano bajja ku masomero era basoma.
They said some, but many are not going to school.
Abantu bakobye nti abandi bajja ku isomero basoma aye abasinga bungi tibasoma.
I said, why?
President yabuuza nti lwaki?
They said because they were sent out of school because of the school fees.
Bakobye president nti abaana bano tibasoma olw'okuba abaana bano babagoba ku masomero nga babenda ku sente ed'okusasula betwidi nga school fees.
You remember in 1996,
mwidukira mu 1996
after that election we introduced UPE.
Nga kulonda
and we said the money you have been asking for the children to pay, the central government will send it. Don't charge money anymore.
Era gavumenti enungi eya President Museveni yataawo enkola yakoba nti esente ezo mubaire musaba nga musaba abazaire abaana okusasula nga school fees. Timukasasula gavumenti ey'owagati ejja kuba ng'esobola okusasula sente ezo ng'edireeta mu masomero. Era ekikola tukube mu ngalo lwekyo.
And we have been sending that money. These people can give you the money we have been sending to these districts.
Ero President alikoba nti gavumenti ebaire eweereza sente edo ku ma districts era ku district edimala nidija mu masomero.
But the head teachers and the PTA don't respect that. They take the money but also charge the children.
Abakulira amasomero n'obukiiko obw'abazaire ekyo tibakiwa kitiibwa oba tibakiteeka mu nkola, bajja mu maiso basaba abazaire sente ate nga gavumenti yoona erireeta sente.
And that's how the children are expelled from school.
Era ekyo nekireeteera abaana okuba nga tibajja ku masomero nga basigaire waka nga tibasoma olw'okuba headmaster basaba abazaire sente ate nga abazaire bazira sente.
We told these people, stop charging these children money.
Owekitiibwa o President aliko yakoba abantu bano headmaster n'abakulira amasomero nti mulekere okutooza abantu esente olw'okuba tuleeta ki tubawa sente lwaki kali mutooza omuntu owa bulindo eki sente aye tebakiwulira oba lw'empwitu.
And if the capitation grant we are sending is not enough, tell us, we send more money so that instead of chasing the children out of school.
Owekitiibwa President alikoba ati yabakoba nti weeba ensonga nga mulikoba muti sente ediweebwa oba edireetebwa mu masomero ni mu madistrict diba ntono mukyogere gavumenti esobole okwongera mu ki sente aye nga tibatwere ku muntu wa bulindo na mwana nti bamutwale ku school fees ekyo tubikumbire omu ngalo bananga abasoga.
Now these children of the poor people, if they cannot manage, it is the state of Uganda which becomes their parent to look after them.
Atano erali koba atobe ensonga eyo bana bano ababantu abatasobola kusasula kitegeeza ki nti gavumenti niyo erina okuyingirawo okuboneka nti eyambaku oba ensasula ekyo omuzaire kyeyandisasulire.
Uganda yefuuka omuzaire w'omwana w'omunaku.
Uganda ate ekulemberwa President Museveni nefuuka omuzaire ow'omwana ow'omunaku. So abanaku President Museveni akobye nti Uganda neyina ofuuka ate ekulemberwa ye Saabalwanyi.
So in the coming financial year,
n'olwekyo mu mwaka ogw'ebyesente oguli kuyida
of 2024, 2025, or 2020, that one of those years,
omwaka ogw'ebyesente gwe tuyinza okuba ogw'2024-2025
or the one after that,
oba n'egiyiririra.
we are going to start a new campaign on this issue.
President akobye ajja atandika campaign emyaka olw'ebyo ate mu mwidi ye kasika atandika oba yalina abantu 27 yawangula olutalo n'ekiki ekikyomulema mumukubire mu ngalo.
Now, but I want support from all of you.
Aye wekitiibwa President alikoba ati ng'ebyo tunaabigusa tulina okigemera walala twena ng'abaana Uganda,
so that we don't tolerate anybody who undermines that program.
olw'okuba nti nga twetaaga ekigemero walala nga tituligira ku muntu liiso yena oyo ali kwenda porogaramu dino obutatuukirira.
Then, so this was free information from the Wananchi whom we saw at Jinja.
Gano gabaire mawulire okuva mu bantu ababaire Nyenga abamiitinze oba abasitopinze President Museveni.
Then Mama Janet asked them, said, but have you started using the PDM money?
Then omukaire Janet amaze yababuuza nti aye mutandiise okozesa sente dino detuwa kumiruka.
They said, tuzuulira buwulizi nakyo tuzirabangako.
That the Wananchi said they just hear about the Operation Development Model money.
So Mama Janet said she's going to go back there, that particular place.
Nti omukaire Janet akobye nti kyetaagisa okuyirayo Enyenga okuboneka nti ekintu ekyo bakinogera idagala.
With the MP of the area,
ni member wa parliament owekiketeze ekyo.
Then to find out what happened to the money for that parish.
Okuboneka nti tutegeera kiki ekyatuuka ku sente ed'omuluka ogwo.
That was free intelligence from the Wananchi.
Ago gabalira amawulire ag'obwereere okuva ku muntu wa buliido ekiraga nti President Museveni agiira irala paka ku muntu waki.
Just by stopping you on the road without a plan, they give you all the information.
Okuba President ayemereire kubwemerere kunjira nga takibaire nakyo mu birowoozo mu pulaani de nti nja kwemerera kwawe ayi wayemereire kwati yafuna amawulire ago ag'obwereere agagema ku bantu be.
Then they told me that this road,
era bamukobye nti ekiketezo kino,
that new road from the bridge to Mukono through Buyukwe,
ekyo kitegeeza okuva ku lutindo lwaife eidinda okubitira irala paka Mukono ni Buyukwe,
that it was finished 2 years ago, but already potholes have started developing.
Oluguudo lwaife olwo okubita omwo nti lwakabaawo okubwa myaka 2 aye essaawa eyo oluyitamu mutandiise kuba biina. Muli kubona President ali kulingirira ku kintu kigemera kimanyoto waki oba wansi baba webale ino era osigale nga omu Uganda okubala tupepa oisa kubona bwo tuiso okuwubulu.
And indeed, when I was going, I started to see the potholes in a new road. I started to see those potholes. I had not attended to them, but when they told me, I saw some between Nyenga and the bridge, the Nile bridge.
Ekitiibwa President alikoba nti abaire takitaire kwino birowoozo aye abantu bano bamaze nibamuwa amawulire yeena agiire ng'akiringirira yabona ebiina ebiri mu luguudo oluduyaka okusingira irala okuva Enyenga otuukira irala ku lutindo lwaife.
So I want General Katumba to go on that road. And what happened? We have just finished that road.
Era President alikoba alagiro geno o minister ow'entambula n'amakolero nti ataka yabeyo abone enguudo ekyo era baba kansabe ojenero era mala abiteko kwamba ko tipaka embulamu tirona alubone.
So therefore, the point I want to emphasize
n'olwekyo epointi o pulezidenti ejatakire okuteekako eno eisira
is number one, education for our children.
Esooka nti n'okusoma okw'abaana baife bonna mu Uganda.
And in the government schools, we introduce free education. It must be implemented.
Ate nga mu masomero aga gavumenti mwaidamu okusomera obwereere ekirina oteekebwa mu nkola.
Those people at Jinja started telling me about nurseries and so on. I said, "If you are nurseries, you get up being in a massive solar."
Owekitiibwa pulezidenti alikoba ati abantu abo abayirenyenga batandise omukoba ku masomero gano agatandikirwa ku aga nasale agatandikira mu ag'abaana abato. Ayi pulezidenti akobye ati ekyo nkizira ku ssaawa eno ndi eno mu primary na secondary n'okweyongerayo.
Me, I start with the primary P1 wentandikira.
Pulezidenti owekitiibwa gavumenti ye etandikira mu P1.
This is the war I'm fighting.
Era luno olutalo lwali kulwanisa ate nga nkindi Ssabalwanyi ayina luwangula.
Then the next one is wealth creation in the homes.
Ekiraku n'okuboneka obukombe mu maka agaife, obukombe oba obugayiga mu maka gaife oba mu nnumba gaife.
This is where PDM comes in.
Wano sente ediida ku muluka wediidiramu.
Where emyaka come in.
N'emyoga dona wedingiriramu.
I will come back to Busoga for a zone tour. We shall talk more about that.
Banamukuba ekyo mungalo president akobera aliko abakwire mu Busoga buli Musoga oli okuba mungalo o president aliko banatiri kubona ngalo gye muri kuba Basoga n'enduulu akazira ake Busoga temubemo kubeku nze kankubeko
omuntu mulamoji bwatyo bwakyamusa abantu. Now the third one
ekyokusatu
is health.
kigemagana n'ebyobulamu.
It seems there is some issue also with the Amadagara Marwado.
Owekitiibwa pulezidenti alikoba nti waliwo ensonga n'amadagala ya babanga wolikoba waliwo ensonga egemagana n'eddagala okuba mu malwaliro gaife.
But that one also we are going to check.
Owekitiibwa pulezidenti alikoba ati ekyo kyona ajja kiteekingako oba ajja kirondoola abone lwaki.
That group told me about the Marwadro and some issue of the drugs.
Era abantu abo bayirenyenga bakobye pulezidenti bamukobera ebigemagana n'amalwaliro n'eddagala mu malwaliro.
So it is easy to find out who is doing what in the villages.
Owekitiibwa pulezidenti alikoba ati kyangu ino okinonerereza okubona nani alikola ki, nani ali kuyingizaamu ki, nani atalikola ki.
Now the other issue is peace.
Ekiraku ne okuba nga tuba n'emirembe.
That one we are working on. The army is involved. I'm always directly involved. That one is moving well.
Era ekyo ndowooza twena tukiikirira Uganda tukiikiriza nti okuba n'emirembe amagye gaife galikola bulungi ate baba amagye poliisi gafuuka ga Uganda ga buliido tinigalege twaboneranga mu motoka abantu bagatya gano oba nijeno yaba otitijeno olw'okuba wagata mu discipline webaleke baba abasoga bakulage okwebasako ekyo.
In spite of the bad situation in Congo, in Somalia, in South Sudan, and the infiltrations which we get from there once in a while, the Uganda is very peaceful.
akobye ng'otwaire ku embeera edindi ediri mu nsi edituliraine nga South Sudan mu Congo ediddawo olumu n'olumu aye okutwalira ewalala tuyinza okuba nti mu mbeera ey'obutebenkevu tuli bulungi nnyo.
Now, then the next issue of the masses are the jobs for the young people.
President akobye nga tutwaireku ebyo byonna byotwakabala ekintu ekindi ekigemaku ate nga kigemaku buli muntu wa buliido n'okuboneka nti abavubuka n'Abannayuganda bafune emirimu n'ensonga ey'emirimu.
And on one of the speeches I told you that if you adopt the method of commercial agriculture on a small scale, like the model of Mr. Nyakana in Fort Portal.
Owekitiibwa President alikoba nti lumu we yali alikwogera yatukobaku ati ngoli tukoopa enima ey'okuboneka nti tokolerera kida kyonka aye olima ebyo byotundaku ekyo oboneraku atuwaireku nga onakanya okuzwa omufotofoto eyo mu Western.
Olima olunda byotundaku ate ebirimu ekibalo.
Olikulira nga olima watundaku ate ng'otairemu ekibalo
olima n'okulunda byonna wamu
n'okwaya okulima n'okwaya byonna ate ng'obitairemu ekiki ekibalo.
You can, like Nyakana in Fort Portal is employing 10 people.
Omukulu Nyakana okuva mu Western e Fort Portal yawa emirimu abantu nga 10.
Now we have got like 9 million families in Uganda.
Mu Uganda tuyinanga families oba amayumba oba amaka nga emiliyoni 9.
Let's say the ones in the villages are 7 million.
Singa tukoba nti amaka ago agali mu byalo singa gaba emiliyoni nga 7.
And most of them have land.
Ate nga bona baine eitaka.
If each one employs 10 people,
singa emiliyoni edo omusanvu ediri mu byalo singa buli family oba maka singa gawa emirimu abantu nga 10,
we shall have 70 million jobs, more than the population of Uganda.
Tuba nga tuyina emirimu emiliyoni 7 okusinga ku obungi obw'abantu abali mu Uganda.
We shall have to import workers from other countries.
Era kinaba kisaba nti tufune ku abakozi okuva mu nsi edindi edituliraine ni mu nsi yona.
And it has happened before, because when the British introduced coffee here and cotton, we didn't have enough workers.
Owekitiibwa President alikoba nti kyaliwo abakulembeze bale abaida abazungu nga bataidanga muno bwe baleeta emwani titwalina bantu basobola akola abamalayo mu Uganda baali batono. Kyekitegeeza kyali kwogeraku nti tikibangawoku kisobola okubaawo.
People to work in the Bikavo, we had to get people from Rwanda, from Burundi, to come and work in the sugar cane, to come and work in the coffee, in the cotton.
Owekitiibwa President alikoba ati abantu twafunanga abantu kuva mu Rwanda, kuva mu Burundi okuyida okola mu masamba gaife ag'ebikaado n'amasamba gaife agapamba n'ag'emwani.
Now, those are the 5 points which can concern most the 180.
Edo n'ensonga 5 edigema ku muntu owa buliido.
Free education,
okuba nga abantu abaana basomerera bwereere.
wealth creation in the homes with the ekibalo,
obukombe mu maka ate ng'otairemu ekibalo.
health, stopping the stealing of drugs in hospitals.
ekigamagana n'obulamu nga abasawu oba abantu abakola mu malwaliro balekera okuyiba eddagala lyaife mu malwaliro.
And those who say health issues can't be done properly are wrong.
N'ababagoba ati ebyobulamu tibisobola akolebwa bulungi bona baba bakyamu.
Because immunization is moving very well. Immunization okugema
olwokuba nti okugema ate baba ninze nkulira immunization forum mu parliament ya Uganda, so ogema kokuli kujja mu maiso bulungi.
It's doing well.
Baba kyaliko banti abaana webagema wetwali era emyaka gire egy'ekinaana nga President Museveni akaali kwida mu buyinza, abantu balinga balema, polio yafuukanga polio, endwaire dino edekulusima. Ayi baba olwai that polio okugema abaana endwaire edo bikoze bulungi. Ate tena nkisemba kuba ninze chairperson wa immunization forum mu parliament ya Uganda.
Omulamu oje akoze bulungi, akoze speech ye
baba nsonga
ebyokutafuta aviireku nayogera ebibye aye ebyomulamu ogi bikwatagana n'ebyange nolwekyo mpagira omulamu ogi kyakoze nanze nakyengoba.
baba tweyanziza.
As you were saying, some of the diseases have disappeared.
Nga president wakobye endwaire edindi dabulawo.
Polio disappeared, measles disappeared.
Polio yabulawo. Olunkusense lwabulawo.
We are now telling the young girls about the kokoro, the cancer of the uterus.
Saawa eno president yaliko bantu gavumenti eribanga ekobera abaana abato abaisuka abawala okundwairo ya kansa owana baana.
All those are doing very well.
Awona birikola bulungi.
So if vaccination can do well,
oba okugema n'olwekyo oba okugema kisobola okola obulungi,
why can't treatment do well?
Lwaki okwidandaba tikusobola kukola bulungi?
The problem is only in stealing drugs.
Ekizibu wekiri kiri mu kuyiba idagala.
I think vaccines are very difficult to steal.
Ndowooza eidagala ery'okugema si lyangu bya kuyiba.
Because it needs cold storage and so on.
Olwokuba nti byenda olitereka obulungi nga mafriji n'ebindi.
So therefore we shall have to get a solution for the the treatment side, the curative side of health care.
N'olwekyo president alikoba nti waida kubaawo enkola okufuna okuboneka eidagala okulinogera eidagala abo abayiba okuboneka nti obwidandabi bubaawo bulungi mu malwaliro.
Now the other issue is peace and then jobs. This is for the wananchi.
Kino ensonga eyindi nebyemirimu n'okuba nti tuli mu idembe.
Now on the issue of the roads,
president alikoba ati ku nsonga egemagana n'enguudo.
The roads here in Busoga, there are many roads which we want to do, but we shall start with some major ones which we have been trying to work on for a long time.
Ya owekitiibwa Basoga mukuba mu ngalo akobera ate ebigemagana n'enguudo wano mu Busoga waliwo enguudo egirina okolebwaku aye twaba atandika n'egyo egisinga obunene ng'okuzwa okwambaka otyembulamu ti baba olwo nga lunene.
Kata omuwulire atandise okwogera ebibye. Now the one I have in my head is the one from Jinja Bridge, Budondo, Mburamuti, family.
O president oluguudo olumulya mu mutwe nira okuzwa okulutindo obita kwamba koti budondo butagaya matumu oyabe mbulamuti paka kamuli paka bukungu.
Now that road we have been putting on companies, but it will be done. You can be sure it will be done.
Nti oluguudo olwo babaire batandikangawo abajja olukola kampani aye era luyida akolebwa baba webale ino.
I haven't checked the latest, but it will be done. It's one of our priorities.
President akobera ati oluguudo niino okunguudo egisooka era bw'aba akola nankubadde ali kwaba akyekinga.
Now, then there's the road from Kamuli to Bukungu.
Oluguudo okuva e Kamuli paka Bukungu.
That one must be done. We have been talking about it for a long time.
Nti lwona lwogeirwaku okumala ebbanga inene era lwona luteekeirwa okuba nga lukolebwa.
Then there is a road from Iganga through Ruka to Kamuli and Kaliro, I think.
Ya obaba alikoba ate eriyo oluguudo okuzoiganga obiteruuka obite eikaliro obite mu ikaliro mekaiso tuukire kimwe Kamuli oluguudo olwo enamadde wadi baba tentaka kwongera mu byangu.
So I know there are other roads, but if we could do those first.
President alikoba ate eriyo edindi aye singa tusobola okola ebyo mu kusooka singa tutandikira ku ebyo dakobye.
But I'm a bit proud because we have done some of the roads.
Aye President musanufu ino olw'okuba eri enguudo ebikoleibwa.
One of my main roads was the one from Musita through Mayuge to Namayingo to Busia. That road, I'm glad we did it.
Muri kuulira o President akobera ate kunguudo egimu ejakoleberwe niira okuzomesita okwaba Mayuge paka Namayingo.
Therefore, those who say Museveni Mubeyi, now they're Baswelao.
Nabo abakoba ati President Mubeyi oba alimba baswaire President ngakose mu Uganda oyinza okutambula ku nguudo dona wava point edinda ng'oli ku kolansi waire edinda ng'oli ku kolansi baba ekyonongeire mu kyange tokyogeire aye nino bakobera.
Then the road from Iganga to Sembatia to Mbare, that was a new road done by us.
Nga oluguudo okuva Iganga okujja e Busembatya paka Mbale lwona luguudo olwakolebwa n'Issebalwanyi. Gavumenti eno NRM ekulemberwa President Museveni ate yo tujja okwongera ekisanda.
Then reconstructing this Kamuli Jinja, I think we have done it once or twice.
Nga okwiramu okwidaabiriza oluguudo lwaife okuva Edinda otuukira irala e Kamuli.
And then also Iganga Kaliro, we also did it again.
Era nga n'olwokuva Iganga okugira irala paka Ikaliro bana mukimaite mukubireko President omungalo enguudo ezo abandi balimba aye President aliko kutumula ejo mu Jinja town.
Now, the Maram roads. There has been a problem of underfunding for the Maram roads.
Wabaire obuzibu nti esente gibaire giteekebwako oba egibateeko mu mbalirira gibaire nga giba ntono ino.
They were sending 300 million, I think, per district.
Buli district babaire bagiwanga emiliyoni 3.
But we have added 1 billion, so it should be 1 point something billion.
Bayongerayo obukaire oba akawumbi akesente kaja mu district wogaita kunidide babaire bafuna kaba kawumbi n'obusente obugwirwako obundi.
So that should be able to handle the Maram roads.
nti ekyo kitegeeza ki nti akawumbi n'esente ebigulirwaku kiboneka kisobolese amadistricti okola ku nguudo edo ed'eitaka.
And then the railway. The railway, we have repaired the old railway, but we are going to build a new one.
Ya ngati abekigeme gajemuka nti gyona giri kwirabirizibwa era egyo egisokerwaku egyo tubona nti nije ginani nije gyabosookerwako ate era nga baligiridabiriza.
We have been talking with the Chinese and other groups, but I am also thinking of using the UPDF to build it, because the UPDF are able to do anything you want us to do.
President yakobera ati abakaira gezaako kutumula n'abachina ayabona amajegano engeri gye galikolamu emirimu kusa ndowooza gasobola okola kusa okulwewe ate galina empisa.
You see what I have done with the Nambole?
Mubona Nambole nti maje n'agaayidabiriza.
Recently they did the new terminal.
Bakola ku airport oba Entebbe bayigulawo omukutu ogundi enoni wedigwa.
Nawulira nti bano Abannayuganda batamanyi ebirungi bwe bagendayo waluga Dubai
muli kuwulira pulezidenti wasekere ati aba batatera kwabayo babali balowooza nga ati bali mu Dubai ate nga bali mu Uganda owa pulezidenti Museveni zeena kanseka muweno sikemu
boti bamanyi nti Africa esobola okukola ebirungi buli kyebalaba bakigerageza nekyabagwira. Kyova nti tebamayite nti n'omu wa Africa tusobola okukola okusa kyova abantu batera okugwirana n'ebyabantu abazwenza ebyabazungu nga balowooza nti n'ebyo bisoboka twena tusobola. So therefore we can do whatever we want to do, but the big problem we have now is corruption.
Owekitiibwa pulezidenti akobere nti n'olwekyo tusobola okola ekisoboka okolebwa aye ekizibu ekiriwo ekinene ino niye enguzi.
Recently there was an audit by Auditor General which showed that there were many ghost workers being paid.
Waliwo ekitongole ekiboneka nti nikyo ekirondoola emirimu n'ensaasaanya ya gavumenti kyabira okuzuula nti abakozi ab'empewo oba emisimu egy'abakozi giri mu mingi ino aye nga babasasula esente nijaba
abakozi ab'emizimu
oba ab'emisimu
ab'emizimu abo bali kulya sente kamaala. Now
the ghost workers are taking a lot of money.
I saw that the Committee of Parliament is going to, I don't know what, no, Committee of Parliament, once you are a thief, you are a criminal, CID will move in and deal with them.
Ate obukiiko bwa Parliament bwabaire bukoba nti bwakola abe president nakoba ati bomwibi oleke abagemaganya amateeka epoliisi naki bakingiremu baboneke nti iwe omulyake bakukolaku.
If the Auditor General has shown that, then the next stage should be CID, not political, because political would have been bypassed by that time.
Kidi ekitongole ekibakitulagira ekyo kitegeeza nti ekiyiririra tweba twetaagisa CID oba bambega aba gavumenti oba aba poliisi ogemaganya ekintu ekyo so tebaba obufuzi kuba byobufuzi balina engeri gye bagemamu ebyabwe.
Now what these young people are saying, Simba and the other one, about the opposition, this one we know, we in the security system.
O president alikoba ati ababaira ano Simbwa n'omuganda we ebya batumuyireku ebigamagana n'abo abavuganya president Museveni president abimaite.
And at the right time we are going to expose these bogus groups, what they call opposition.
Era ekiseera ekirituuka abantu bano balizwayo ne babambula babalagayo mu bulambalamba oyo manyanganyanga waabwe gye bakola yena.
They go talk with the Europeans to see how to force Uganda to be a puppet of foreign interests.
Nti bajja Mose Dokuluya bayogera ebintu byona byona bye boogera nga benda okufuula Uganda okuba nga tunonereza bunonereze oba tuli kapeti oba bakozi babala abazungu nga bali kwogera ebyo byona byona oti Saabalwanyi azirawo asobola agemereire ensi zino emyaka gino gyona gyona.
Omunyankole says
Omunyankole akoba eri olugero lw'Ekinyankole
kibwa nkolata okugoberera omuntu ng'embwa bwegoberera mukama waayo kibwa nkolata.
Mbu Omunyankole akoba ati eriyombwa abanga nonererya omukama waayo.
They do that in other countries. They have been doing it in other African countries.
Babaire bakikola mu nsi edindi eda Africa nga bade benda ifa atube bagoberezi bugoloberezi kuba nonereza bunonereze.
And also some of the other third world countries.
Nensi edindi edikali okulankulana obulungi.
But they don't know how strong the NRM is.
Aye tibaidi nti NRM tibaidi mani ga NRM galyo tiyanfunza nto.
Like, you know, some people announced we are not going to give new money, new loans to Uganda. We are moving forward.
Ngabandi webakoba nti Uganda tibajja tuwa sente kodi tibajja tuwa buyambi ayera na ile tibali tuwa Uganda ekali wera tukatambula.
Uganda will grow at even a faster rate than before.
Era Uganda tulikulankulana ku speed eyamangu okusinga ku wetwali yetu biseyo oba yetufiire.
Because the strength we built it by ourselves.
Olwokuba obuvumu bwaife bwetuzimbye tubuzimbye ku musingi gwaife bene.
The only people who helped us
okutolaku abantu abo abatuleka kweinuma,
two African brothers,
ensi ibiri edomu Africa,
Mwalimu Nyerere,
owekitiibwa omugenzi Mwalimu Nyerere eyali president wa Tanzania,
and Samora Machel.
ne Samora Machel.
That's all.
Nabo bonka.
All the others, if you want to help, you help. If you don't want, bye-bye. Therefore, those who that Uganda is a typical neo-colonial African country.
Nti Uganda nesi eyo wansi ino mu Africa
Zebamanyira.
President Museveni dirensi edindi debamanirira.
The Uganda is under NRM is a totally different cup of tea.
Uganda yanda ulo.
We built our strength by ourselves.
Obuvumu bwaife twabuzimba bene.
And we can defeat anybody who challenges us here in Uganda.
Uganda yena tusobola omukuba oba omumalawo oba omuwangula,
regardless of who backs him.
Botwaire kwebyo oba nani ali tuwagira oba nani ali tuwagira ife bene Kaguta Yoweri Museveni asobola okema mu kintu ky'abanga bakwenda.
Sikaguta mwene Kaguta n'abana Uganda
bona ali baba niwo tudumira.
Therefore, what these young people are saying is true. At the right time, we are going to expose them.
N'olwekyo banaba bairano kibyogeire bituufu ayi baida kutuuka ekiseera babalage oba baanike amazima gaibwe.
Finally, I want to thank the people of Busoga.
Ekisembayo Kaguta Yoweri Museveni atako kwebazya alikwebazya abantu abebusoga
because they took part in our struggle.
Olwokuba abantu abebusoga bali ku bantu abamu abenyigira mu lutalo olwaleeta gavumenti eno mu buyinza mukikubye mu ngalo abasoga.
In 1972, I was with Kasada First of all, we went to Busesa. There's a town called Busesa.
Bana okatonda yatuwayo President Museveni ali kuyijukira byo lukumi lwenda ali kuyidukira ebyaliwo olukumi olwenda ensanvu n'ebiri ninze entaaliza alibwa yayidukira ne Kasada woba atambula naye okujja e Busesa baba katonda yakutuwakirabo.
So I went with Kasada, we passed Busesa, we turned to the left and went inside there.
Baja ne Kasada batuuka e Busesa baya ku mukono omugoda baja munda eyo.
And we had a group there.
Waliwo group eyaliyo.
Then we had a group in Kiterera Forest.
Waliwo group eyindi ng'eri mu Kiterera mu kibira eky'Ekiterera.
The one with Nkoko and Ntare. The ones who were shot in public here in Jinja.
Eyo yaliyo Ntare ni Nkoko n'abaali eyo ebuna.
Then we had Mbigiti, who was driving a tipper for us.
Yaliyo omukulu yebayetanga Mbigiti yali avuga tipa nga n'avuga tipa kulwa Ssebalwanyi.
Then in Jinja town here, on the corner, I always pass there and see the photographer Rubanga had a shop here on the right hand.
Nti mwidinda ano mwali mu Lubanga yali akuba bifaanani. Era buli lwabitawo ayidukira ekyo yena yali awo mu Idinda town.
So then in the second round we had people like Mzee Jinja.
Munanzani eyayiraku yali nirata ifo omugenzi keke kive Idinda.
And they have been supporting all the time.
Ate eyali nga awa obuwagizi oba sapoti wona ekiseera kyona.
And after the victory, you have been supporting the NRM.
Era no olutalo n'owawa era omugenzi ekiva Idinda n'abasoka mubayire era nga muwagira NRM.
So therefore, I'm very happy that we are celebrating now.
N'olwekyo President musanufu ino olw'okuba nti tuliddaguza olunaku luno saawa eno.
What you need is to listen carefully to the message of the NRM.
Kyemwetaagisa abasoga okuba nakyo n'okuba nga muwuliriza endowooza n'ebyo NRM byebakoba era byebawa.
Muwuliriza bulungi.
Muwulirize bulungi.
The English say many tongues spoil the broth.
Nti mu Luzungu eri akagera akakoba nti enumi edindi enumi eningi direetera okwonoona enkulaakulana.
In Runyankore they say endimi nyingi itukuza obushera, which means that too many tongues make the porridge spoiled.
Nti mu Runyankore lwona luliyo olugero olukoba nti enumi eningi direetera okwonoona obusera.
When I came here in 2018, I again told you what I think you should do.
Nti owekitiibwa Pulezidenti bwe yayida mu 2018 yabakoba kiki kyomuteekeirwa okola.
The ones with the small homestead.
Okuboneka okola nimwe omulina amaka amatono.
Like the ones of 4 acres and less.
Abalina ekyokuboneraku abalina eitaka eriweza eka eina.
N'okwira wansi
ina isatu ibiri ndala.
In 1995 I was here talking about the same thing.
Nti ni mu 1995 President Museveni yali ayogera ku kintu kirala ekyo.
You never heard me talking about a bikado for a small person.
President alikoba ati ayo yali ayogera timwamuwuliraku ng'ayogera ku bikado ku muntu oyo alina eitaka itono.
Because to recommend a bikado to somebody with 4 acres or less is to condemn him to poverty.
Nti olw'okuba lwaki tawagira bantu balina eitaka itono kulima bikado w'okoba omuntu ow'eitaka itono alimu ebikaado oba ng'oli musindika mu bwavu.
Ebikaado, duuma, pamba, those are not crops for smallholders.
Nga president wakobya ebikaado, duuma, pamba, nti ebyo ti birime bya muntu alina itaka itono.
We need those products, we need those crops, the country needs them, but they should be done by people with medium or large scale pieces of land.
Owekitiibwa president akobya ati twenda abantu abalima ebikaado n'empamba n'ebyo aye ebyo byandirimiirwa bantu abalina amataka amanene oba agali awo wagati amanene oba wagati ekitegeeza kuva ku eka ina kujja mu maiso.
For the small pieces of land, we recommended number 1, coffee, if the coffee can grow.
Imwe mwina eitaka itono ekange eina n'okuyika wansi. President akoba nti yabakoba nti abawa amagezi nti mulime emwani,
if they can grow there.
Singa emwani zisobola okuba nga dirimibwa mu kitundu ekyo kyovaamu.
Then fruits.
Then ebibala.
Then small scale dairy.
N'okulima okwaya okutontono.
Okulima omuddo.
N'okulima oyinankani eisubi ery'okuyiisa ebyayo oba ente.
For zero grazing.
Nga ente mudayira awo kuluya.
Then food crops.
N'okuboneka nga tuba n'emmere.
Then among you, in the backyard, you put pigs if you are not a Muslim.
Ate era emandu oteekayo baba ebyo bizeyiza byange ebibidi bw'oba nga toli musiraamu emandu ng'omaze okulima ere emandu yotayo ebiki ebibidi.
Then chicken for eggs.
N'enkoko okwaya enkoko osobola okufuna amagi.
Then finally fish farming.
Ekisembayo okuba nga osobola okulunda ebyenanda.
This everybody, you are misusing the everybody.
Bino ebibali obirima tuli bikozesa bubi.
Because you are putting rice in the center of the swamp.
Olwokuba tuteekamu omutyere mu bibali omwo wagati ow'ebibali twataawo omutyere.
There is an experiment which I did in Paris in a place called Limoto.
Eriyo pulezidenti ekyobonerako oba ekyokugezesaako kye yakola mu Parisa mu kyalo ekyo kyo muwuliire.
I made fish ponds at the edge of the Chibali, not in the center.
Kuba yakola we balundira ebyenanda ku nkomerero ey'ekibali so ti mu center oba wagati wa Kibali.
And my people there started earning 7 times more from the fish than they were earning from the swamp, the rice in the swamp.
Era we yakobera abantu abeeyo batandika ofuna esente emirundi nga 7 okusinga ku kiki kye baafunanga inuma nga balimu omutyere aye nga kuluno bali kwaya byenanda.
So you can have fish farming which is also friendly with the environment.
N'olwekyo tusobola okuba nga twala ebyenanda ate nga mumukiidi nti okwaya ebyenanda byona mikwano oba bireeta bigemerera environment okuba nga ebaawo. Baga bano basomere newenjira mu environment ninkikoba nti environment bamaite UPA wamuleetere ate basomereira.
Then the people will come back and have water.
N'olwekyo ebibali bidda kuyirawo bisobola okuba nga biba n'amaadi.
And the water now we can pump it to the dry land for irrigation.
Mu bibali bino omunayira amaadi kitegeeza nti tusobola okupampinga oba okuba amaadi ago gava mu bibali gajja ku bukalu tusobole okufukirira ebirime byaife.
How can you say we are going for irrigation when you are drying all the bibali? Where will you get the water from?
Owekitiibwa president alikoba ate oyinza otya okukoba nti tujja kufukirira ebirime byaife aye ng'ate ebibali tuli bikasa.
So the seventh activity which is a high value is fish farming.
N'olwekyo ekintu ekyokola ekyomusanvu ekiri ku omuwendo era kyoyinza ofunamu n'okuboneka nti oyaya ebyenanda.
Sikolerangako omunaku nti lima duuma, lima ebikaado, lima pamba.
President Museveni alikoba nti takobanga kubanaku nti mulime ebikaado oba pamba.
Ebikaado, pamba, this one, duuma. Even nente zaife ensoga oba enyankole ebyo byonna byetaaga ettaka eddene.
Nti noediba ente daife, the local breeds.
Yes.
The president is talking about the local breeds. The Kisoga cows.
They need big land.
They need big. Detagisa eitaka inene.
So therefore, I'm coming back to again talk about this and also check what's happening.
Nti president ajja kuyira era tuyida kwogera ku bintu ebyo.
Mwebale ino Kibumba abakuume.
Nti mwebale ino Katonda abakuume. Baba Zena webale ino kunjikirirya okubanga nsobola okuyiramu. Webale ino webale kuyiza.
Ate njagala kwebaza omulamu ojo okukola speech eyiye wakati wa yange.